I guess we met at church because our parents best friends, and we grew up together. We've known each other since we were like 1 year old, and he's my best friend in the whole world. And we just have a really strong bond.
We were very fortunate that we were very close. He told us almost everything. Things were like, I don't think I want to hear that. Don't tell me that. Or things, fun things. He called them his shenanigans. He was just full of life. You know, that just, you know, and he lived life to the fullest. In his short time, he didn't sit around, liked being outside, enjoyed shooting, and so he did a tremendous amount. He was just a great friend.
We hung out almost every single day because we live just right through the woods.
Nearby, okay.
There's actually a trail going from our house to his house, so we could just walk back and forth. We just do like normal teenage things, like go to the movies and hang out and stuff.
He'd always talked about going, he was going to go into the military, and of course I kept discouraging it. Ross kept trying to, he encouraged it but said wait till after college, go in as an officer. And then halfway through his senior year, and because he hated classwork after 12.5 years, he knew.
I didn't really believe him at first. I thought he was just saying that, you know, he wasn't really going to go through with it. But then when he went, he came back and he said he was getting ready to go sign the papers. I was like, oh, okay, is this real?
In December, I believe it was the 20th of '08, that's when he enlisted in the delayed entry program that they have. So he was able to spend the summer with his friends and play, and then when they went off to college, he had it set up so his going to boot camp, I believe that was August the 10th when he went to boot camp.
Like, I knew that, you know, that would be better for him than like going to college, but you know, I always wanted him to go to college so he could like stay here and be with us, but I knew that that's where he really wanted to be.
Well, that's what made me accept it, is because the difference when first he had to decide which branch he was going into. Then when he made up Marines, he knew that was going to be harder to do because, you know, he had the physical and what it was going to be harder. And then after he passed all of that, like at Christmas, I mean, he just turned into holding his shoulders up, showing pride in his decision. And even people in the church that had known him forever recognized that they could see the difference too, just after he made his decision. And I've learned a lot since he joined, and that was his job. And he was out to do a good job at his job. And that's how he considered it. That was his job. It gave him a sense of being. It established him as being someone.
When he was supposed to come back, we were supposed to get matching tattoos. So I think me and a couple of his really good friends were going to go get tattoos together.
What kind of tattoo are you going to get?
I'm not exactly sure about it, but I know it's going to say Simplify, and then the day he was born and the day he died.
You know, to us, I mean, everybody, he was a hero, but to us, you know, he's just our child.
And I know he impacted a lot of people's lives and meant a lot to a lot of people, so I just want everyone to remember the time that they spent with him and all the memories that they have.
Death is not something that you mourn. Death is the best thing that can happen. And I grew up believing, hearing that and believing that. And so, you know, I don't mourn, or I'll try not to. Of course, we'll be sad because he's gone. We'll miss him, but as far as, you know, and it does give you great comfort and peace.